Hi everyone, welcome. It has been a minute. Anyway, moving on. Today's video is a get ready with me. Is my brows. So, what am I gonna do it? I got this from Revolution. So the bottom bit is done and I'm just gonna brush it out. My relationship with Christ kind of went downhill. In terms of just being tested, not really feeling connected. Sin knocks on your door like no man's business. Oh, sorry, I keep on forgetting. I used the Dream Mac mousse just to conceal the top. Look, your life is a testimony. No one's really gonna know it if you don't say it. So hey. But that's for another video. So that's all done. I'm just gonna put concealer on my eyelids. Is that making sense? Yeah. Okay, it's called Nip and Fab eyeshadow palette. Once again, super drugs. Nice and cheap. Yeah, so I backslid. If you guys don't know what that means, it just means that, you know, you've really not been all the way 100 with your church, family, and God, to be fair, you know, and you let sin win. But thankfully, for the grace of God. Sorry, I'm actually using this. I forgot that you guys, I need to do all of this one right here. It doesn't, oh it does, it's called Brick, I think. Yeah, Brick. Just like a really dark burgundy, almost like a burnt brown. So yeah, I backslid, and that was really hard for me, because hard in the sense where a lot of people are always like, oh yeah, I love God and da, but it's like, oh come on now, like you're still doing this, you're still doing that. You don't, okay, yes, you love him, but okay, you love someone, but yet you don't listen to what they say. And I'm sitting here like, guys, it's not easy. I'm not trying to do this channel to condemn anybody or say, ah, it's easy, like why can't you guys just turn away from your sin? Oh my gosh. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just basically trying to make you guys aware that there's more to this whole walk with Christ than just going to church on a Sunday, than just praying when you're in need, than just, oh God, forgive me, and then you continue to do what you need to do. There's actually an element of conviction that you kind of need, like, oh, should I really be going to this place? Should I really be sleeping with this girl? Should I really be lying about this or doing this? Like, and do you know what? It's funny, because before I actually gave my life to Christ, those questions never came into my head. I never even thought twice about doing half the things I did. Like, I'm having fun, I'm living my best life, no one can tell me anything. But then it just comes like, okay, so who are you really living for? Oh, I'm just using my foundation, MAC, to just blend the top bit. Like, who are you really living for? Like, there's actually only two sides, and you actually have to make that you have to make that decision. Like, am I gonna live for God, or am I just gonna walk around this earth not knowing? Just that fear. I feel like everyone's gone through it, where you're just like, where am I actually gonna end up? So it's a bit mad. Like, yesterday I went to the cinema. Oh yeah, before I tell you that, I'm going to use, is it Saffron, with the same brush. Saffron is this one. I went to cinema and there's this new movie called Just Mercy. It's got Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan. Oh my days, I haven't cried about a movie in a really long time. Maybe it's because I'm just emotional this period, but it just made you think. Like, obviously it was about, you know, there was quite a lot of racism, the context that was used. It was about death row. I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't watched it yet, but it's highly recommended. And sorry, just again, I'm just going to go for this shimmery one right here. This is called Copper Red, and I'm just going to put it on the base. I'm just kind of going for like a quite red brownish type of thing, if that makes sense. Movie, yeah. What I got from it is like, there was a lot of things that you can get from it. It was sad because it's like, I studied criminology and for some time, and I also studied psychology for those that don't know. And anything to do with like crime and how people behave and how they behave to certain situations always intrigues me. Like psychology has actually messed me up where I can't talk to somebody without overthinking something. I'm just gonna use eyeliner and I'm gonna put my lashes on. Got them from Superdrug, Adele, Wispies, mascara, eyeliner, Primark, and I'll be right back. Okay, lashes are on. Let's get down to the foundation. Once again, Superdrugs, and I use the number 81385. I'm just gonna pump that on my skin. So yeah, this movie. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't really want to spoil it for everybody, in the sense that like some people are gonna watch it. But what I honestly got from it, and I think like what made me emotional, was I honestly saw, I took the movie as literally, we're all prisoners in this life. Okay, before I even say that, the movie is about men on death row for crimes they didn't commit. So, and you know that's a bit of a tricky one, because I was even having a debate with one of my colleagues, and she was like, she believes in death row because you get people who actually do commit these crimes, but when you watch this movie you kind of understand like, yo, more time they're innocent. I think they put the statistics that 1 in 9 of them actually don't commit the crime, yet they get put on death row. However, with that being said, back to my point, this movie kind of like made me understand. It was basically kind of like a representation of our lives in general. Like, so many people put in and invest in so much of this life, yeah, to then not have control of whether or not you're gonna die. Like, I was having this debate again at work. Like, this guy was like, you have to live healthy so you can live long. I said, okay, that's fine, but what if you go into a car accident? Your health ain't gonna really save you then, because you could just die instantly on the scene. Like, you don't have power over your life, and that in itself should actually scare you, to just be like, I can go anytime and I don't even know where I'm gonna go. That's the thing, we have control over a lot of things, yeah. Science has explained a lot of things to us, which is amazing. It's good to like gain understanding, like, you know, we're fully put on this planet, you get what I mean. However, there's things that cannot be explained, such as death. But isn't that the whole life and death? Like, when you want to really boil down to it, that's what this life is about. You don't have control over it, yet you're not even giving reverence to the person who gave you life. And that's how I saw it, because there was a bit in the movie where it was just like, this guy was innocent and he was still gonna be executed, and I just started crying, because I was like, that's how life can be sometimes. You think, oh, I've done so good, I've done well, I've given to this, I've done this, God, like, why is this happening to me? Oh man, your life will still be taken. And then that's what brings me back to my point, because in my church this month we're studying, concealer, we're studying purpose, and you know, just the whole essence of, okay, to find your purpose you need to know God, because he's your creator, so he's going to tell you what you were created for. It is the person who has to actually tell you why that thing is made and what it's made for. Similarly to our lives, like, you know, so, and the only way you will know is if you have a relationship with him. and actually do what he says. Because a lot of people like to be like, oh yeah, I do have a relationship with him, but then they don't actually. To have a relationship with someone, you need to know what they're about, what they like, what they don't like, da 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 da. A lot of people don't do that, myself included. It's a daily battle, honestly. I'm just gonna contour with Elf again. So yeah, it got me really emotional, because you're just like, oh, what is this life like? Actually just you actually just have to give it to God, because bruh, tomorrow is promised to no man. With someone that's actually experienced death really close up, honestly, it's mad. Having someone here 1 minute and then the next minute they're not, it actually puts a lot of things into perspective. Like, we're actually just here. We are just here. Like, we're not rated. And I'm making a joke of it because I'm not trying to get all serious right now, but it's true. We're just here. I'm just gonna set the highlighted bits. So yeah, I just hope that makes sense to everyone. Sleek contour palette, medium. I'm just gonna use this to contour, or to set the contour bits. I kind of get scared, like, I feel like that would be the biggest failure on anybody's part. If you die, you never actually did what you were meant to do on this earth. You know, that's actually a big L. And then it's like you wasted all that time, like, enjoying your life, for that life to just be taken. Wouldn't you have wanted to help someone, or save someone, or help to save someone's soul? Because that's something that's for eternity. That's the other point I was gonna get at. When I watched the movie, it put a lot into perspective. Like, yeah, people live their best life in this life, but this is not for eternity, you know? Everyone invests in this life, but this life is not for eternity. So, like, I'm saying this is actually hard, because temptation is everywhere. You go, it's hard. And a lot of people are like, oh, let me just wait until I get old and I've done all the madness that I want to do. Or I make people happy, I'm positive, I've got a positive vibe, I'm not doing anything, I'm not harming anybody. That's all well and good, but the things that you're inputting into those people's lives is very temporary. And I'm not saying that as soon as you meet Christ or whatever, it's like, oh, all my problems gone, baby, I have issues. However, there's something different now, if that makes sense. It's not like a temporary feeling where it's like, oh, I've done this, I've done that, and now it's gone. Oh, why am I back to where I was? Nah, it's like, oh, I'm just using my Mac as well to just go through. It's just like, oh, yeah, things happen, but do you know how good it feels to lay your burdens onto God and just pray? Do you know how good that feels? Like, oh, I'm going through this, but God, you know what to do. Or to just read the Bible and have the answer there and then. Or to just have such a connection with God where someone's talking to you, because not everyone's going to understand what you're going through. Not everybody has your best interest at heart. And those people will eventually leave you. People are also temporary. But God remains the same. I wasn't really a Christian. Christian is to be Christ-like. I wasn't doing anything that was like Christ or what Christ would have done. I'm gonna tell you that now, because that's how I was just like, yo, yeah, I'm a Christian. Where I'm there like, living rubbish. So you become lukewarm, and he even says in the Bible, where he will spit you out. It's gonna be hard, because as soon as you make that decision, the devil is all over you. You just have to keep on pushing. Using highlighter, Revolution again. To do my lips. I'm setting. I'm finito. I'm done. I'm done. Guys, that is my, hopefully it was quick, quick look, and see you in my next video. Bye.